Hello, welcome. My name is Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to make this very simple card, and it's using a new suite in the Occasions Catalogue. So let's bring this one in. This is the Occasions Catalogue, available now, and we're using the Floral Romance suite. And so it has the wonderful Romance stamp set with the framelets, the matching framelets, and you can buy these two together and save yourself 10%. I want to just bring this in and just quickly show you. This is specialty paper, and what makes it special is there are two designs with just printed paper, and they're green leafy sort of designs. And then on the opposite side we have a wooden texture paper, as well as a pink polka dot, pink and white, and I think mint macaron maybe, that's what it sort of looks like on the background. And then we also have some vellum, so I'm just going to bring that in. This is a pink lacy sort of look to it, and the other one is absolutely gorgeous, and these are flowers, so this one's really pretty. Today we're going to use the leaf design, and we're using this one here. So like I said, we are using the wonderful Romance bundle, which has got the wonderful floral framelets. Inks are Pear Pizzazz and Memento Tuxedo Black ink. We're using our silicone craft sheet to do this second stamping down here. And I also have my card supplies here as well. Now, all the measurements and supplies can be found over my blog, and that's in the description of this video. There's also a link to my online store where you can purchase all your Stampin' Up supplies if you live in Australia. If you are purchasing through me, please use that Hostess Code and I'll send you out a free gift. So we're going to start with the minimal stamping, and we're going to need our piece of Pear Pizzazz cardstock, as well as the white piece of cardstock. So we have the mirror image stamped down here, and to do that we just need to use the silicone craft sheet. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp first in the Pear Pizzazz onto this bit of Pear Pizzazz cardstock. So I'm going to stamp one down, and we're going to use the framelets to cut this one out. The next one we're going to bring in the craft sheet, and I'm just going to cut that one off. I'm going to ink that one up again, stamp down onto my craft sheet. I'm just going to place this one over on top and press down, and that will stamp down the mirror image. Just like that. Turns out quite well. And while we're here, we might as well stamp our sentiment there as well. And I'm using the Tuxedo Memento Black ink. So not a real lot of stamping on this one. This is a very quick and simple card to make. There we go. I'm going to bring the big shot in now, and we're just going to die cut our pieces here. So I have the framelit here. Let's just go ahead and run this one through. And because this one is the mirror image, it won't actually cut out using that framelit. So we're just going to fussy cut this one out. So leaving a little border around the edging there. And this card's good too if you don't own the framelits or don't own a big shot, you can just fussy cut these images out as well. Let's just bring our other elements in, and as you can see, it's not quite as strong, but that's okay. We're using it down below, so it doesn't matter too much. So I have my Whisper White card base, and it's just a piece of A4 cardstock cut into half. Let's just fold and score that. And we have our designer series paper that's just going to be glued straight down onto the card base. So if you're like me and you hold on to your designer series paper, this is a great way of using it. Get lots and lots of cards out of one pack. Okay, so I have two pieces here, one Whisper White and one Pear Pizzazz. The Pear Pizzazz one, I'm going to bring in an old pair of scissors and I'm just going to rough up those edges. So this is an old technique. And I just like using old scissors so I'm not wrecking my paper snips, I'm not blunting them. Sorry about the mower outside, my husband's out mowing our lawns before it gets too hot. There we go. And then what we're going to do with the Whisper White piece is we're just going to glue that one straight down onto our Pear Pizzazz. And I don't want to put the glue right up to the edges because I want to roll the edges down to give that extra bit of texture. And I can just sort of pull those edges down, and I'm just pushing it back just to give it that little bit of a dog ear. And you can do one or a couple or all four, it's up to you. Just like giving that extra. Making one look a little bit more rolled as well rather than just folded over. Now, Sentiment's just going to be glued straight down onto the basic black as the matting. It's a super simple card, nothing to it. But I really love the simplicity of it. It looks very simple. There we go. Okay, so now we're just going to lay our leaves underneath. Get them where we want them. Let's chop that little end off there. There we go. Okay, so I'm happy with it there. Just going to glue it straight down now. And Tombo's a nice strong glue too. You just got to hold it for a couple of seconds and it will stay down. We're going to pop the Sentiment up on top. So let's bring some dimensionals in. it does go a little bit over the edge of the Pear Pizzazz, which I thought gave it that little bit of extra dimension. Okay, we're going to pop this one up on top of our card base. If you don't want quite so much dimension, or you're sending it in the mail, you can just glue this one straight down with the Tombow glue. That'll look fine too. Little bits of fibre of the cardstock there where I've done the roughing up of the edges. Okay, I'm going to place it down. I want it sort of over to the right a little bit, but I still want a little bit of an edging of that designer series paper underneath. There we go. So the only thing left to do is to bring some rhinestones in. So I have some here, and I'm just going to stick 3 down. So one over here. One just here. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's card tutorial. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And all the measurements and supplies can be found over on my blog, and it's in the description of this video. There's also a link to my online store where you can purchase all your Stampin' Up supplies. If you are purchasing through me, please use that Hostess Code so I can send you out a free gift. Now is also the best time to join Stampin' Up, so if you are interested in and have any thoughts, I've also left a blog post link in the description to let you know all about joining. I would love to have you join the Inky Stampers, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.